couple last questions. One, you have this piece in the Tim Ferriss podcast where you the story where you're passing notes to a girl, and she says, kind of, what do you envision for your life? And you say that by 40 you're going to be a billionaire, and you don't know what you're going to be doing, but you're going to be kind of on phone calls negotiating deals. And lo and behold, here we are. What would that self, say to yourself today?
So give me 1 second. I'm actually just going to see if I don't know if I have that notebook here in this room. I don't think I do. I was going to show you. Yeah. So, the story is, I was in Ireland supposedly paying attention to, I went to school there for a while, and I was supposedly paying attention to like a film class or something. And this girl from Maine, who was also an exchange student, we would flirt by writing questions back and forth in a notebook. And so I'd write out 10 questions and she'd answer them and write out 10 more questions, and I'd answer them back and forth. And so at one point she says, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I say something to the effect of, and it's a bummer, I think I must have it somewhere else in my notebook, but I say something to the effect of, I don't know what the job is called, but I know it's going to involve a lot of talking on the phone, a lot of negotiations, a lot of yelling at people, a lot of high stakes, high risk, high reward. I'm going to be able to do it from wherever I want, probably half time from the mountains, half time from the beach, and whatever it is, I'm going to be done doing it by the time I'm 40. And so 2 years ago, my wife and I found that in my garage, and our jaws dropped because, I described basically what I do for a living, and I live half the time up in Tahoe and half the time down on the beach in LA. And I just turned 40 in May, and I had this moment where I was like, holy shit, what am I doing here? And so so that was prophetic. Like literally foreseeing that I was going to do a job I didn't even know existed was pretty fun.